into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. The A's have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Rick Porcello gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Settling in now, Marcus Semien. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
High time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Guys, this was a team that looked shaky prior to the start of this winning streak. What's allowed them to get hot lately?
Yeah, Matty B, no doubt about it. Starting pitching is where the momentum is built. This lineup has the chance to pass the baton and get guys on base. But the way they're throwing the ball on the mound, they're giving themselves every opportunity to allow the offense to score a few runs.
Time.
The 2-2 one more time. Spoils another one. And this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
To his left, Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rock.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
He pulls this one into right. Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Laureano moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Holt is up with it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. A's are now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 4.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Junior.
First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the...
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts. And interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chad Pinder is retired to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, Jurickson Profar. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So striding in, Chris Herman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
High time.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here's another 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Nine.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 1-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. Brock Holt now 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Holt is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brock Holt is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Herman gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Moreland is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Vasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red. Standing in, Marcus Semien. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are in now. Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And this will rattle off the base of the monster.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This will go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Martinez takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
He's set. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Nunez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, he wrote big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready now, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Laureano is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Matt Olson goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Chapman, a 25-year-old who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Davis, base runner at first with 1 out. Count remains at 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Fouled off. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. One and two, here it comes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. One left for Oakland. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off.
Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Here's Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Chris Herman. 0-1 the count. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Vasquez has a play. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. From the stretch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He went down on strikes last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Profar stands at second with 2 gone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Holt. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Mookie.
First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Runner at second, 1 away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jerry Blevins enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jerry Blevins.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. In the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Lined into left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simeon has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a... Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Stephen Piscotty.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
1 ball.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Oakland. They trail here 4-0. For another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He singled in 2 trips to the
Red Sox. The pitcher, Christian Vasquez.
Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the A's nothing. Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Holt backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Jurickson Profar. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Popped up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Chris Herman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 4-0. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Joaquin Soria. Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Hit out towards second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3-0 right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired? The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he walked the last guy, and we were wondering about him getting tired, and now he serves up a real hittable pitch on that one. I don't think he's able to put the ball where he wants right now because he's running out of gas.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, it's hard.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
32.
first offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Grounded to the right. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
The batter, the first baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Olson. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
One strike.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. Boston took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Rick Porcello earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Matt Barnes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.